So my last video, what's the latest that has been going on? This is gonna literally be like a 5 minute video or less. The whole Bitcoin extravaganza. So again, with the political realm, uh, after the politics has gone through these past few weeks, uh, Kamala Harris is in the running, and there is a poll that's on Bloomberg that she's only a few points off of Trump. Trump has about, I don't know, 53% of votes or something like that. And Kamala Harris has like high 40s, I think like 47%. So she's only off by like 6 points. And this is just out of nowhere, and we don't even know her running mate yet. So clearly, there needs to be more confirmation as to who she's gonna pick and how all this comes about. So when it comes down to around the month of, okay, after September, everybody's thinking about cutting rates, whatever. I'll say around October, like late September, early October. That's when I think I can tell more or less who's gonna win. Hopefully, they have debated, or we can see uh, more debates throughout that time. I don't know what month and weeks are debates. I'm not following that, but we'll see as time goes on. Again, aside from that, uh, Donald Trump is pro Bitcoin, like he's for Bitcoin. Kamala Harris as well. Her policies, if she wins, they're gonna shape the stock market. Not really the economy, because we're falling worse year to year, even though people want to say otherwise. But for the majority part, we're slowly declining as a country. So anyhow, other than that, Kamala Harris is pro Bitcoin. So what that says, we have two people that are pro Bitcoin. Let us not forget, truthfully, I've mentioned before, and I'll always say this: I don't I don't revert back or change my decisions. I'm not totally against Bitcoin. Um, the only reason I say that, and the only reason I don't like it, but the only useful thing I can see that can be done with it is to trade. That's about it. That's the only thing I can see out of that. It has high volume and people like trading it. Again, I would not recommend Bitcoin even if I was licensed and insured. Uh, I'm just saying hypothetically. So again, I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying hypothetically. So again, let us not forget what happened a few years ago to Sam Bankman Fried with frauding and scams and lies and deceit and treachery. Let us not forget that. I mean, it's recent. How quickly people forget how crimes have been done. Like, seriously, they want to. We have presidents that are pitching the Bitcoin. Are you serious? Seriously? Especially Kamala Harris. She's not even in the business realm as well. Um, Both of these people, obviously, honestly, I'm sorry, but they're both unfit for president. Like, again, I said it before. We need some serious leadership, because this is outrageous. People trying to promote Bitcoin. Um, yeah, this is nuts. Uh, this whole Bitcoin frenzy. Uh, Again, first off, I'm sure BlackRock, you know, largest asset manager in the global world. I'm sure they had their piece of the pie. I don't know where they stand on it. They're always on and off, hitting the on and off switch. You know, I don't really know where they stand on that issue as of right now. But I think BlackRock seems to be against it, if I'm not mistaken, as of right now. Because there were times where a few years ago they were for it, and now they're against it, and they're for it, and then they're against it, back and forth. I don't know if they're making money on it or not, but whatever. Anyhow, you have people that are for it and against it. I for one, overall, I'm against Bitcoin, but not cryptocurrency. I think Bitcoin is like one and done. Like it became the next big thing, and that was it. You know, we missed on the rally, and that's it. I think there should be another cryptocurrency that can do just as good. Like, why do we have to keep pumping Bitcoin? Like, seriously, Bitcoin, let's just give a flat number 50,000, right? Dollars. If I had a client that has $50,000, or even you for that matter, if you have $50,000, you know, in 1 year, for example, would you buy one Bitcoin, or would you be glad to even consider purchasing one Bitcoin? Or would you rather invest in stocks and a little bit of ETFs and diversify your portfolio and maybe, I don't know, bonds and some mutual funds and have a mix and all that and, gold and cash and a little bit of mix of everything and spend those $50,000 wisely instead of just having one Bitcoin? Like, who the hell can afford $50,000 on just one single item? Think about that for a second. Aside from a car, because that's like double the price of a car. And then if it was a truck, about $50,000. But that's different. That's a necessity. Bitcoin is not really a necessity. So, makes no sense. Makes no sense why Bitcoin is all of a sudden becoming a trend again and getting pitched and, the whole hype and all that. Uh, Business like this is very dangerous. I'm not getting involved in this one. Again, I'm against Bitcoin. Let us not forget what kind of crimes are being committed when it comes to cryptocurrency. Uh, I wish there was a currency that was, I wouldn't say regulated, but I wish it was trustworthy enough that people can just get on it and actually do official business without any interruptions. That would be awesome. But again, the whole Bitcoin frenzy, I'm not buying it. We all know where this is going to lead again. You know, it's going to lead to a dead end with the whole Bitcoin all over again. More scams, especially with more AI, negative implementation, uh, more deceit, more treachery, and this is not the way to go. This is not the way to go at all. At all. Quite embarrassing. And then again, I hope whoever recommends Bitcoin, I really hope uh, that they learn their lesson. Because if they just want to fail, see, this is what I don't get, and this is why capitalism is not working, and the way you know bailouts are just being thrown out to companies like the Lotto. Uh, People fail, and all of a sudden they go out of business, whatever. Oh yeah, let's just do another one. You have the same people and person, CEO, and they just want to do the same thing all over again with different names. It doesn't work like that. People aren't stupid. Like, people know what bad quality is and bad reputation is, and uh, what is bad business. Doesn't make any sense at all. So there you have it. That's where I stand. Sorry I went over the 5 minutes, but again, Bitcoin is horrible. It's trash. There needs to be something else. I mean, we and then this is a funny thing. We act like Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency. Like, let's do better. We have to do better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not gonna do much lip service as much, but these tragic events, I don't know. I'll try to mention one or two things when I do my introduction in my video, and then I'll start doing it like I used to do it when I do my evaluations and my investment research. So, guys, I'm out of here. It's almost 3 in the morning. Uh, God bless you guys. Team Bloomberg um, and management, please take that into consideration. Don't overwork these people. Uh, Another thing too is that it's people like me, but I wouldn't say there's a lot of people like me, but the very few people or companies that try to do what I do, they can't do what I do. So with just me alone, just saying that it takes someone like me to, transform a business to do better, perform better, be faster and smarter. Aside from that, uh, you know, this is where you have a managing partner. So I don't know when, I don't know how this is going to come about, but again, I still have business plans in order to start my business. I don't have a set date, but just working as I go. I'm such a busy person. Again, I might be hard to, I'll say this about myself. I might be hard to contact or get a hold of or reach or whatever, but I'm still accessible. It just depends on the whole trust thing. So again, we've established a relationship and a good, strong business sense and foundation to trust each other, to know that, I'm in your good interest and you're in my good interest as well. And that, you guys need me more than I need you. So again, in the future, uh, for this to work, and it's slowly implementing into this, but in order for us to do business, I would have to be a managing partner for sure. Uh, I just want to do the commitment and the sacrifice to make sure that we're on the right path and that my leadership is going to be uh, implemented. And I'm glad you guys are taking that direction, because, uh, things will get better when it comes to doing business the right way. So I get it. So again, anybody has seen Bloomberg, when you laugh and joke around, please do so whenever you want, however you want. It's fine. I can read between the lines. Um, I know most of you are or can or may be unsatisfied that you're working too much, and I get it. I totally agree with you guys. So again, C-suite executives, if you're watching, any managers at Bloomberg, tone it down a bit on your staff. Tone it down a bit. Um, Again, I said it again. Don't overwork these people. They're good at what they do. They need a break. they need to like unwind and do their vacation and all that. It's fine that people are covering. I do the same thing at my job. I'm on call like every weekend because I'm just built that way. Uh, if you're gonna have people on call, do it on a rotation. Do it on a rotation of like, I don't know, 10 people. You know, rotation of 10 people. Um, Again, I'm built that way, and I'm such a strong leader that I believe that strong leadership should be holding the weight. It shouldn't be the other way around. The staff shouldn't have to, you know, do much of the sacrificing because again, I see it the other way around because I know what it's like to be in their shoes. People like us, they count on us for leadership, and as they say, we make the big bucks. And people in the higher positions, uh, they look to us to manage and implement direction into the right way of doing business and doing things and making the final decisions. Um, I've had even an open door policy. Um, Again, I don't. It's not a door you can enter, but again, I know you guys don't leave comments, but again, at your request, fine. You could throw it out there on the videos that you do. I'm always listening. I'm always here for you. Always at your service. I want you guys to know that, you know, uh, eventually I should be a managing partner. And that's the best way how things can work out. It is for the better. I really do have good intentions and good things going on as I have been past 2 years. I can tell, and I've done my research. From what I've read, Bloomberg doesn't have any succession plans, not directly. The only succession plans that he has so far, and it's funny because it's like, damn, how does this guy know so much about us, but we don't know much about him? And it's funny because it's like I'm built that way. Like I can handle so much work. Like I like what I do, and it's what I do. And I find it interesting that I can be still private with what I do. You guys are the world leaders in finance media. I'm just you know I'm just somebody on the side, not really getting looked at. You know. You guys are the people on the top floor. I'm the one on the bottom floor, working in the office by himself. So please appreciate that. Uh, please appreciate that. You guys are able to work together. Um, you know, I don't mind working alone, but it's kind of cool to work with other people. It's just when you're uh, at a high level as to sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I haven't looked at it. When you're in a high level as to knowing and doing what I do, um, sometimes it takes a lot of solidarity to get your thoughts together